This year we have decided to tackle the Stella Alpina. This is allegedly a dirt track route which allows you to take your bike to the highest point navigable by a motorised vehicle in Europe, at 9,872 feet. This track is only officially open for one weekend of the year, and this documentary highlights the journey, which also takes in the BMW festival at Garmisch Partenkirchen and some stunning scenery and great culture along the way. Last year the three of us had such a good time we decided to open up the trip to anyone else that wanted to come. This year we have a whole gaggle of BMW GS Adventures just to make the trip. The route will take us through France, Belgium and Germany to camp on the shores of the Ruhr and then on to Lake Constance before reaching the BMW festival at Garmisch Partenkirchen. After the festival we tackle the Stella Alpina at Bardonecchia in Italy before heading back into France to Besançon, then the Champagne region before spending our last night in Bruges. You had a good first day?
I've had a really enjoyable day, yeah. Glad to get to the end of the camp. Get to the camp today because it's been a long day in the saddle. Not so much many miles, but we've had a good day, so I'm happy to get where we are. Yeah. And looking forward to tomorrow.
Speeding ticket, how many times did we get done?
About 3 times.
Right, okay.
Good job it was forward facing at least. Just see whether you smiled or not.
Yeah, I did smile for the second one because I knew it was coming.
The poor bloke next to me in the car, I don't think he was very impressed.
Yeah, because he'll get the ticket.
And he pulled over, right over towards the curb so we could pass. I thought, what a nice guy. Yeah, he knew there was a speed camera.
So, Paul, you got done how many times?
Twice.
Okay, I got done twice. How many times did you get done, Dave? How many flashes did you get?
3.
Jesus.
You're the record holder so far.
He is. King of the speeders. So Paul, you have to put me through this new approach to cooking that you've developed.
Stand back, here we go.
You're cooking more of the grass than you are.
That's it.
I am standing
Job
back.
done.
That's going to blow up in a minute. I'm not entirely confident about that.
I will eat.
Bit of an early start for us this morning up at the crack of dawn. and nice breakfast. Then we saw a signpost for Liechtenstein, so I thought we'd take a diversion and just see what was at the top of the hill. It was a long day's riding today, but we ended up in Lake Constance, beautiful location, right on the lake, and the campsite was beautifully situated.
This bus was a big right-hand in
We were saying, if anyone came off there, they could go for days. I overcooked it a little bit, went across onto the leg out like that, trying to get fight there, fighting him around the corner. But I heroically got around the corner.
Yeah. So Rich, best part of today?
Best part of the day is to get to a nice location and have a beer. Yeah, what else can I say?
He's a simple man.
I've really enjoyed the ride. We've had some cracking roads. You don't need the ops, and it's just been great. That's all I can say, really.
Early start this morning, and coffee in the Italian Alps the best way. Found a lovely little motorbike restaurant overlooking the lake. They managed to pick up a fine of €65 for being on the motorway without a vignette. Chap wasn't having any of it. been a bit of a surprise for all of us. We had to do the Stelvio Pass today. Not something we were expecting, wasn't originally on the route, but a little diversion on the closed road forced us over it. So a great thing to do. Trip up to Stelvio then.
Oh, I'm so glad I made that. I was so nervous about getting up there.
Well, I had a guy come off in front of me.
A couple come off in front of me as well.
That's it, they were on the booster.
Yeah.
There was
And the poor little girl shot off.
Yeah, and
She was
then
catapulted off.
And one bloke come on the inside of me tour and tried to go over the rock on the corner. I thought, why couldn't you get me GS over that? Hello, you would have bloody tour up on a sports bike.
Yeah, he came off as well, didn't he?
Oh yeah, well he did too. He served them right. If any other time I'd give my hand to get it up.
And I saw the GS nearly rear-end the back of that white car.
To tell you the truth, I actually think it was self-preservation. I just kept going.
Yeah.
I think I just held back and just took my time and just my clutch is on fire.
It was very good. I liked the Stelvio the best. That was absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Loved it.
Ron, any
Definitely Stelvio.
going up or down?
We should be telling them, mate. We've got no Stelvio because I promised her I wouldn't go on.
Dave, favourite?
Yeah, the Stelvio was the best. Yeah, excellent.
Not Facebook,
It's all going to go wrong,
What could possibly go wrong?
come si dice? A Kabul! Bull e Dara!
A ball!
Was it that?
It's killed me, it's frightened the life out of me. I'm absolutely scared stiff. But once you get stand up and get going, it's not too bad.
Well, we made it up to base camp, and I have to say it's absolutely beautiful up here. Real sense of isolation and fantastic wildlife, and beautiful place to be. And the next step is to try and get to the summit, so we're about to jump on our motorbikes and head on up the hill.
I got as far up the hill as I could get, and I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, highlight of the day.
Getting up that first bit was a bit hairy, wasn't it? That was hairy. Oh, it's good. It's enjoyable. It's good.
It was brilliant. I went up the first time and thought I should leave it at that, but I couldn't resist, so I went up the third time and dropped it 3 times. So it's a little bit of a disappointment.
Any damage to the bike?
Just a little bit of a bent new crash bar, but Tim's going to straighten out for me. So no harm done.
Excellent, that's what they're for. It was probably the best day's motorcycling I think I've ever had, without a doubt. It was absolutely fantastic. Best green laning day ever. And my bike was awesome, apart from a few bits dropping off.
Did you come off at all?
No.
Not once?
I nearly did it a couple of times. I nearly, just up there, I nearly gobbed it at that where that water crossing is, because I thought it was straight. And I would come humping round the corner, and then there was this big corner. And I nearly went straight on, but I didn't.
I think we did alright actually. We've managed to get up and down. God, we must have dropped it at least 20 times between the 12 or so bikes, but no major damage. Dented engine guard for me. I think Paul managed to knacker an engine bar, one dodgy wing mirror, but I think that's about it. So I think pretty much got away with that one.
Mate, it was awesome, challenging, tiring, but we did it. 50 plus, you can do it, mate. Excellent. Life begins at 50. Oh, fantastic. Definitely worth doing. Highlight of the day, I think, was a splashing Andy.
Yeah, I think so. Mr. Chris, Stella Alpina done. What's your thoughts on it?
Thoughts on Stella Alpina? Glad that I didn't bin it, but I don't think I've been too worried about it if I had, because you know, a few other people have and it's not easy not to. So yeah, really pleased with my progress. Got as high as realistically possible, which was a shock because I wasn't really sure how far I'd actually get and mixed feelings about the terrain. So yeah, happy day in the office.
Very hard. If it weren't for them two, I wouldn't have done it. First of all, picking me up, and about 100 metres from the end, I packed up. But I didn't want to let my wife down.
Oh, bless.
So they showed me how far it was to go, so I carried on. But thanks for organising it.
Yeah.
Great for that.
No, brilliant. What, 5 times down, is it? But not a mark on it?
I haven't done too bad. My mirrors might be scared.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I just left them swinging for next time. But I'm proud of doing it.
Because you've had the most eventful trip up there of all of us.
I have, yeah. Got up to the snow line, had a bit of a tumble and caught my leg underneath the bike, and I think I've torn my hamstring, but soldiered on.
Yeah, marvellous.
Nearly dropped it once on the bend, going too fast.
That's honest.
Get to the snow line?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, so did Neil, so did Brian.
Fantastic.
So it was really good.
You've hoofed it on down, have you? And
I've
left
hoofed it on
Oh,
down.
you're a bit sweaty.
Yeah. Manly, Mr. Fraser.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
manly.
Get to the top.
Yeah.
So Lisa, your thoughts on the day so far?
Tim saved the day, to be fair. He,
She was standing like this by the side of the road, showing her arse, so I had to stop.
yeah, just like that. I was doing just like that. So yeah, Tim saved the day. His timing was impeccable.
And he did.
Tim was getting a bit twitchy, just as we were about to, approach the sort of gravelly, uneven surface. Tim was there.
It was quite hard. It was quite hard actually, but that's all that kit on. It's so much easier when the kit's off the bike.
On our bike and
I bottomed my bike out coming up just from the bottom
Like
there,
just tucked
twice
up?
on the fork. So I went over a jump.
Not surprised.
Bottomed there because of the panniers on there.
So what do you think of the campsite then?
Awesome.
it's stunning here, isn't it? Yeah. I'm still wondering where the toilet is, but yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought you were bouncing on the seat.
Rock it over.
When I went down on the bike, I've actually managed to push in the guard, which is now rubbing against the engine. So.
I mean, the mountain passes that we did yesterday up to Valdezelle down. We did a couple more, I think, we should. Yeah, we like Annecy is lovely. It's another place that I've never been to, but I think it's worth a visit. Yeah, and it was just an epic ride yesterday, but well worth it.
I love Lake Annecy. Lake Annecy was absolutely fantastic. I think I must go back there. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the colour of the water was absolutely, it was like crystal. Yeah, fantastic.
Today, long, hard, warm, very warm, fine, long miles, very long miles, but about 300 miles in total, wasn't it? That's how we finished. Good dinner.
Highlight of the day?
End of it. Banging my panniers. I've had to mess with my panniers.
You put a great big dent in them?
Yeah, one of them. It's a Porsche out back at supermarket. Oh, I've got a big lump on the back of my neck.
Yeah.
One midgie bites, mosquito bites. It's a good day, all in all.
That's serious iron butt riding, that, wasn't it, today?
A little bit.
That was good. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed that. That pass was a bit of a surprise and to all of us, I think, wasn't it? And it was most enjoyable. It was worth the detour, I think.
Right, the highlight of the day has got to be the beer at the end of the day. But I'm going to start off with the campsite. I think the campsite at the bottom of the Stella was superb. I don't think we could have paid for anything better. 4-hour detour on the roads on their own were great, but to put them with another 5-hour bike ride in, a little bit arduous. But all in all, another great day in the saddle. As I say, the highlight of the day, to get to the destination in one piece and enjoy another beer with the boys, I guess.
Just a slight issue with the rear brake, but I've got no idea as to why it might have got damaged.
Not at all.
On such tarmac.
Yes. and all the cement dust from, from the road that's been thrown up.
It has been. There's a lot of gravel on the road. We're on the roadworks.
So you're stealing from the local farmers, Paul?
I left them 50p.
as usual, you have not disappointed. Can we just have a little run through of your necessary cutlery for a camping trip such as ours? A minimalist survival trip, I'd like to point out.
Yeah, but I've been waiting for this night. This good gentleman is cooking, and he just needs a bit of support.
I've only got a knife and a piece of plywood.
Okay, so run me through this and the needs then.
You've got the titanium knife.
Right, okay, how many knives have you bought, apart from your pen knife and your Leatherman? And
we've got the sharp knife that cuts in whatever.
So what's the blunt knife for? The blunt knife, what's that for?
Which blunt knife?
The titanium one.
This is for spreading butter.
Right, okay.
You can't do that with a sharp.
You can't do that with a sharp one. Is that in case you cut the butter?
Yeah. And then we've got a couple of...
Like a couple of sporks?
Yeah.
That's for the visitors again, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
And then the titanium
Okay, and the spatula?
The folding spatula.
Yeah.
Measuring it.
Just out of interest, Dave, I don't need to take the piss or anything, but how many of those you actually used on this trip?
None yet.
You're going to use it now, though.
Well, as you see, this man over here has one knife, one plastic spork, and he's cooking a full...
And I made that myself.
Yeah, I see, homemade.
Yes, but he's cooking with confidence, knowing that he can fall back to any of these.
Okay, so you are his support network. Actually, while we're on this subject, how many stoves did you bring this time?
2.
Right, you bought 2 cooking stoves for you and...
me.
Right. Marvellous. It's great to see you haven't disappointed us, Dave.
Highlight of the trip got to be for me actually achieving to get to the top of the Stella Pass, because it was one thing that I wasn't sure about and wasn't going to commit myself to.
Stella, definitely. Best day's ride we've ever had.
The riding style was the quality of the roads really, and losing the head for a bit on the bit and stuff. The exhilaration.
It was obviously making it to the campsite on the Stella Alpina. I was really chuffed to make it there. Such a fantastic campsite. And
the highlight for the trip for me has to be the campsite, the Stella Alpina. Quite simply the most beautiful campsite I've ever stayed on. In fact, it wasn't even a campsite. It was absolutely perfect.
highlight, meeting a decent bunch of lads and having some fun. Meeting a decent bunch of lads and having some fun. The highlight of it. Simple as that. Good trip.
For me, the highlight was that there was the Val d'Isère trip. You're going up those hills there, looking down, and it's like, whoa, just hang on a minute, you know. All the others were just, you can just do them, but that one was just absolutely blob on for me. It was awesome. Absolutely, that made it for me.
You were behind me, weren't you? And I pointed down, look at that, look at that. It was just beautiful. They were heaven on earth. The hills and then the beautiful buildings at the bottom, highlighted by the sun. It was fabulous.
And that was a detour.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a last minute.
Like, should we do it? They're usually the best things. You don't expect oil. We're not going to do this, and we just decide to do it. Where you go.
The funniest thing was when Rocket went through the water splash and actually splashed our team photographer.
The funniest bit was Dave saying his 3 tons of metal was very heavy. Which is quite obvious, but instead it was just spectacular.
And obviously the funny part was Paul and myself when we was helping the lady back into the pool on the lake we was on here. So
So why was that funny? Why was that funny?
Well, a bra come off. So, pretty obviously the funny parts of the trip.
And the funniest bit, I'm afraid, is Dave yet again with his vast array of useless implements and unnecessary duplication, which has now become legendary, and I think will stay that way.
Funniest moment is shot fuels. I found it very, very funny, shot fuels. You don't agree with me?
The funniest moment was you falling off, Andy. End of story. Edit now, that's it. We'll move on to the highlight later.
Waited for him, and he came up and I quick turned around and just drove straight past him. And I thought, the bastard, he doesn't do anything now.
I hadn't seen him.
He's got his maps, he knows what he's doing. Fucker. So I got the went down the road, got 4 miles down the road, thinking it's the last day of the holiday, I can't fall out with it now, I can't abandon him and lose one again. So I turned around, now I'm going to catch up, so then I turned around, went back, and I got to do 130 to catch him. This time
what a GS fully loaded.
Yeah.
It does handle very well though, it's fine.